coming back to you.
Yeah, no one is really
Like hyped up. I would be super hyped up if I was playing that game.
The thing is, I think that they themselves understood and realized that, yeah, there's no way that you're ending the game.
If it happens,
it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, let's not get our hopes.
What's that phrase that you like to use? Damned if I...
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. A little bit wrong, not wrong, but a little bit different.
More like it is what it is.
It is
what it is. Yes, it is what it is, right?
You tried, aim for effort.
Yeah. At that point in time...
Shoot for the stars. If you miss, you... land on the moon.
Yeah, I mean, reach for the skies, right?
Reach for infinity and beyond.
Reach up for the skies.
I don't know
why
we're pursuing all the different idioms.
High. Our dream, we all achieve. Huh?
Is it at
National
home?
Day Parade song.
Is it at home?
No, reach up for the skies. It's literally reach up for the skies.
Yeah, that's the National Day song.
You know what? I'm confused.
Because
I don't
Malaysian.
understand what's going on.
Right, I'm sorry.
Come on.
But okay, let's gonna really get onto it and we just gotta talk.
I'm hungry, Abstract.
Everyone else.
What time is it actually? It's 6:30.
McDonald's time. Because I'm pretty sure that you guys know that the road to glory has never been tastier with McDonald's, right? Because when it comes down to MPL season 8, all this action and experience, you cannot get all of these with the crispy crunch of the new and improved chicken McCrispy with Mac delivery as well. We've got thousands of in-game diamonds that are up for grabs for you and the squad.
But I'm no longer in your squad. You've got MPL tags.
You still is.
Yeah, I've got an MPL squad.
It doesn't want to be in. Huh? It doesn't want to be in.
Yeah, because the squad says MPL, man. I mean,
Yeah, it's very stressful actually.
So,
hey, you know what?
He doesn't want to troll. He wants to troll.
You know, fun fact. The McCrispy, the chicken McCrispy with Mac delivery is actually very, very calorie friendly. It's 684 calories.
Take it from someone that actually does calorie counting, okay? Take it from him, all right? No, this is not the place to strip. Okay.
Count calories?
I do.
Look at him, duh.
You gotta get the six pack
Obviously,
on
but let's
for
not
all of
talk
those,
about
you guys.
that. Look at me. Makes sense as well.
So we're like,
I think we can go
on the opposite side of the spectrum.
I feel like
and then you're like in the middle.
Alright, I think we got more calories cooked up somewhere, baked up somewhere.
You're talking about Croissant's Bakery,
Exactly.
is it?
It's all fooled up in here. So let's just move on over to Croissant's Bakery and listen to what he's got cooking.
What am I cooking? What are the teams cooking? I mean, that game was just absolute cinema. Like, I had probably like 8 different clips, and look, it is honestly what is an astounding game. I am absolutely baffled for words. But you know what? I do have to do this breaking down of games, so let me break it down for you guys. Alright, so this game was really, really messy, right? And honestly, at the start, I think Evo's or NIP Flash started off really, really well. However, the issue was once, you guys mentioned it on the desk, Ken on the glue was just an absolute menace in the early game. He was pushing Diablo away. He was, tanking up, soaking up a lot of the damage that NIP Flash was doing. Hades, however, manages to take the lead. I believe it's 6-1 in almost 10 minutes in the game. So we all thought, okay, game was over, and NIP Flash is going to take this home. However, that was not the case, right? So I'm going to play this clip, and this is where we actually start seeing kind of Evo fight back. So we see NIP Flash trying to find a way to enter the fight. Powerful C's. Actually, Diablo getting a little bit aggressive, standing up forward a bit. He does use Wave to Dragon to kick him back to his team, but Diablo being really, really mobile, right, manages to get out of there. However, at this point in time, we see that Evil identifies JPL as caught off position. Let's get on him. But at the same time, if you notice, the way that Vanix, Diablo, as well as Hades have positioned themselves, they were looking at Marky this entire time. So once I'm going to let this clip play, I want you guys to look at where Marky's positioned, right? So Marky sees, he thinks that the fight is over. He gets caught immediately. And once again, Ruby, what a really good pick. He uses I'm Offended to drag Marky into the fight together with Hades. And at this point in time, PC joins in with the Hard Guard as well. Bursts down Marquis, and that is the source of damage which Evil has. So from this point in time, Evo has not, they're lacking the source of damage. So they have to run the tails in between the legs, and unfortunately here they're just not able to do too much. So this is actually where we see NIP Flash stepping up, right, and really securing the lead right now. However, I do want to pause this clip right and show you guys. If you look at the top left-hand side of the screen, you see that this is where they actually also push down the second turret of the Evil. So this allows Cortese to do what he does right now. So we see this, I believe this is the second Lord that actually comes up, right? And we see Cortese, being the sneaky Angela that he is, pushing in all the way. He notices that the entirety of Evil is actually with the Lord, right? So if you look at the map right now, we see, all 5 members of of Evil here. So Cortese rightfully identifies this as a backdoor opportunity. So he continues to push forward as Evil actually manages to secure the Lord. And just notice, right? Cortese just hammering away. We see that Evil identifies this and starts making their way back. And it's just so close, I think NIP Flash had bought a lot of time in making sure and stopping the recalls of Evil, but they're not able to actually stop Boyette. And Boyette manages to use his OAG Shadow Kill. The crystal was 2 hits away. This game was supposed to end in 14 minutes, but unfortunately for Flash, they actually had another maybe 10 minutes left of this game. So we think at this point in time, Evo is really advantaged, right? They actually have the Lord pushing in. They have the Lord buffed minions as well, and they push all the way to the enemy crystal. Here, Marky does an amazing job of just dishing out so much damage to NIP Flash. However, the sustain of Cortese was absolutely crucial in this fight. It bought them so much time. And if you notice, right, the way that NIP Flash maneuvers around, they go back to the fountain, they recover the HP, they come back out, making sure that their HP bars are refreshed. And if you notice, they're not trying to pick a fight this entire time. They're focused to clear the minion waves. And this is crucial because it eventually allows them to survive this game. This is where we see, the Heart Guard once again being such a crucial skill for Vanix in his survivability. Eventually does get bursted down. And now with just Marquis as well as Sayla left, they're just not able to push in the minion waves fast enough. You see Sayla and Marquis just being brought down to 1/10 of their HP. And if you also see that JPL as well as Hades have spawned back. So they notice that this is the opportunity. There's no way for them to finish the game. They go back and the rest is, well, you guys saw the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to throw it over to the casters. Take it back, guys.
Unfortunately, as much as we want to see the momentum coming in from Evil, they definitely have gotten to the point in time where they pretty much have got, Team Flash in the chokehold, but not quite enough to actually make them tap out just yet. But it will definitely be very interesting coming into the next game, because NIP Flash, they went for something completely unorthodox, especially Zarate bringing in the Tank of Benedetta with Revitalize, the Petrify or anything. At least if it's the Petrify with Tank Benedetta, I think I can understand that. But with the Revitalize coming in, it's definitely a very different take coming in from that. And all in all, going back to the hyper carry kind of scenario, not something that I was expected coming into this game.
Yeah, because usually you drop a marksman gold laner, right? But if you notice, Vanix is actually playing a very pivotal role in becoming a frontline, because remember we talked about game 1, he doesn't really have a frontline. Now he can peel for himself.
Yeah, I mean, he's multi-talented, being able to play Ruby to this extent, right? I mean, when it comes down to MPLSG thus far, we have managed to see a lot of these marksmen actually flexing into the Ruby, as they are needed. They are needed to go for this kind of flexibility, which I find it absolutely great, because Ruby, yes, it may be simple per se, whereby you just gotta spin, throw a wave, hook in, but when it comes down to actual gameplay and needing to be at your very best, that is not something that you'll be able to pull off in such a big stage like this.
I tried pulling the Ruby gold lane, doesn't work for me. That's why I'm sad.
He's
afraid.
You're making it so easy right now.
Yes.
You're making it so easy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get there.
draft. It's okay.
I'll help you. I'll help you out. But draft, yes. Let's talk about the draft now. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We've got Phoveus and Angela being banned out from the side of the NIP Flash.
They
As
don't
well
want
as
to play
Chip
the
as well as
Angela
the
again
lead.
this time around.
Yeah, so one thing's for sure, they are first pick, first ban. Cho has always been pivotal
First pick
for the
for
first
2
pick
games.
thus far, but would that be a ban-worthy cause for Evil? Because they know for sure that
100%.
Cho is something that NIP Flash will be able to use very well if JPL actually uses it.
Definitely. I think ban out the high loss, ban out the Juicing as well. Diablo and JPL, by the way, boast the most appearances in MPL SG's history, taking part in all 8 seasons. They used to be rivals, but right now they're teammates and they're friends.
Now, of course, being friends now, I believe that they have got really good chemistry going in, and of course, building up into this all-star team that we have seen before, and which actually managed to make quite a mark in the international scenes, and actually putting that little red dot on the map even brighter. So now, would it be a different case though? Because this grand finals is literally the stake of who can make Singapore even brighter. Will Evil be able to take all 4 games in this grand finals, or will NIP Flash still manage to retain their crown on top? So let's take a look at game number 2. Or rather, game number 3, Cho and Hayabusa taken away from the side of Evil. With NIP Flash actually flash picking down onto that Harif, it may very potentially be able to tell us a story whereby they just want to pivot themselves into just one game all about team fight, with Minotaur being available.
There's going to be a Tigro slot though.
Tigro
JPL
or
likes to
Minotaur
pick
could
the
very
Tigro.
likely be the case here.
Yeah, and then Cortese might pick up the Aurora right here. I think that's the most viable option. Then you got zone control.
Sounds
you've
fair.
got crowd
I mean,
control.
if they kind of want to go for Tigro, I would say the Vexana will always be a very be a better pair with the Tigro.
Tigro Vexana, Tigro Aurora. Aurora is much better because facing up against the Hayabusa, you got.
Yo,
second
wait.
round. But that's gonna
Look
be
at
a
this.
Martis mid.
That's a Martis mid.
That's Martis mid. It will
I
take
was
some
like,
time. I saw the background.
Yeah.
And the crowd goes wild. So Cortese special coming through.
Oh,
no more Vexanas, no more
Oh,
Auroras.
man.
All wrong.
Voyant is definitely not going to have a good game in this one.
Yeah. So as the thing resets,
Guys,
we'll
what
be able to see Martis mid.
What have we turned into? The moment that we see a Martis, we immediately say that it's Cortese when it is such a jungle role.
We picked 2 bands, so 2 teams, 2 games were respected bands onto that Martis.
Such condition.
100% win rate. So
Yeah.
Cortese has never lost with that Martis. I think even last season as well.
Oh,
if we take it back to last season.
The dirty smirk.
Even international stage, he has not lost with the Martis yet.
Not yet.
Yes, in MSC, if I remember
because
correctly.
Martis is a cheese pick, I would say, coming off an NIP Flash, right?
Especially just Cortese.
Do they have the answer though? Does Evil have the answer
Well,
to this?
the way you want to play this is Cortese is able to move around the map super fast. I think NIP Flash might be able to pick up a fighter slash assassin, really up to them. But Martis gives the extra oomph together with Diablo, who's already so mobile with whatever he plays. And Sela going for the Faramis in the early to mid stage of that game. The Faramis is going to deal a lot, especially with the Nether Realm. But in the late game, the pop from the Harassing Provision is going to just destroy the extra health that the Nether Realm has. So then you're buying a lot of time for the rest of NIP Flash to come in. So I'm not too sure why the Faramis is picked up here, just because Cho and Hayabusa likes to go into that back line. But I guess they want to snowball and,
1-1.
and have a death ball down. But fun fact, veteran of veterans, JPL has been in both MPL, MYSG season 2 to 6, and MPL SG season 1 to 8 for a total of 13 seasons combined. Man,
That is what?
2017, 2018,
That's how many years is that?
20.
1 year is 1 year, 2
1 year, 2 seasons,
yeah,
right?
So
Going
that
to
is
7 years.
5,
6.5.
6. Yes.
6.5 years he's
7
been
years,
playing for MLB.
This
bad.
guy,
He's a legend.
and it looks like he never ages.
You know, every single season, and then we have like those like caster and pro player interview, and then he was like, no, this is my last
By the
season.
way,
This is my last season.
By the way, NIP Flash, that's a 1-1 ban.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
On to Marky.
7 years, correction.
Oh, hands down 7 years?
Yeah.
Damn. 7 years. Okay. With a Ling and Fanny ban from the side of
Okay.
Evil as well, there's one thing that we're gonna have to take a note of as well. The amount of assassins that is currently available in the pool, I would say
Suyo
that...
would be a good option right here.
Suyo.
Very good mobility, very good tankability, very good
You
sustain.
got burst to set up for the Martis,
You got
and
burst.
also you got execution coming up on
You
Suyu
got
as well.
peel from the Quell as well. the hold quell. It's like
like
the
a good
arrow,
idea.
the Eastern Shin arrow that
Ah,
Tsu
right.
has.
Okay.
And Nathan getting banned out. Yeah, the death ball. Like, so Evil wants to pick all of this land who's able to just hunker down and just deal a lot of damage. The 1-1 and Nathan is definitely on the bans. In NRP Flash definitely reading it out. I think the Beatrix would be a good option for Evil. I'm not too sure if they really want to pick it up.
I would say that NRP Flash have got a lot of potential for what kind of heroes that they want to play for the jungle. It's literally very open. But if
This
Claude.
oh, fun fact though, Evil
not
last
from back.
individual award was back in season 3 when Powerful was awarded.
Long way.
It's come a long, long
He
way.
did.
From a rookie, and right now,
That NIP Flash, they tossed out everything that they needed to do. You know, Electro Final Blow, we've got Marty that went in for everything with all the dunks, and let's not forget even the Zaman Force. Ultimately, there are definitely a couple of members from the side of Team Evil that took a lot of damage, but in the end of the day, not quite enough to really kill.
it's a huge gold deficit.
Yeah.
That's what a huge gold deficit does to you. So now, NIP Flash took down that Lord. It's marching down. It's definitely going to be on mid side.
Shadow kill. Second skill to try to burn. Buy deliver time damage reduction coming in clutch. But JPL will be there. Here's a kick as well. And the knockup. Boyette will be able to get on away safely.
You know, Abstract, NIP Flash is not giving us time to talk. It's all J's all day, every day. It's like action happening every single time, and that's precisely what NIP Flash needs to do. Evil needs to find a way to slow down the tempo, slow down the momentum, but it's so hard as all three lanes are pushing in, Lord marching down the bottom side.
Not only the bottom side is pushed out, we do have Diablo that's trying to get a push down to the top lane. The middle lane, T2, is definitely going to be under siege very, very soon as well. Evil now going to have to play possum, right? Waiting for the perfect time for Marky and Boya to eventually come up. But
man.
Speaking of
Off the
Marky,
screen, that's going to be Marky getting assassinated. BMI not really safe anymore. Now Ken getting stuck in no man's land. The spin will be there, but okay, hold on. Powerful trying to knock up, but there's no damage coming out from Evil right now.
If you squint hard enough, there is a chance, but Ken,
where you going, my friend? Where are you? Oh, wow, ouch. What was that?
it was just Vanix doing Vanix things.
The damage from Vanix.
Attack, yeah.
It's already here, and now Electro Final Blow just trying to juke, allowing Evil, pushing Evil back. There's a turret cracked open by an NIP Flash. The damage though, look at Hades, just one shot, marking half HP.
You gotta say, the Revitalize definitely did manage to keep NIP Flash just kind of constantly on the edge and constantly just right in the face of Evil. Now, Diablo doesn't seem like he's gonna be having a good time though.
Boyette does have the shot. Hades!
Such a bait! Diablo emoting! He deserves that!
That's not how he goes with the side of Evil. That's not how you want to go. And Powerful, you're on the wrong way.
Oh, he's buying a little bit more time for Evil to get online, market, or even 3 kills. Powerful kicking back, but not enough. Hades finishes off as a sever.
NIP Flash, just looking at Team Evil that's already broken. The Purifier already broke, used as well. NetherRealm coming to Marky, going to Blaze into it. Can try to buy some time, does have the possession ready and up and going and ready to go. Trying to look for a target to jump onto. Will be able to find Curtizi with the crowd right there, trying to save his life as well. Marky will be stepping forward. The damage doesn't roll through. And Vanix!
Oh,
no, that's
man.
going to be Curtizi that will be able to pick up the kill along the way.
Evil doesn't need to fight this. Evil. NRP Flash is baiting you out. They want to cycle you all the way through. And Evil is it's just not giving themselves a chance. They just need to hunker down and just try to get that defense because the Trinity, the Holy Trinity from Mark is not yet bought.
This is the point in time where it starts to get a lot tougher for Evil, right?
It is.
The Lord is just not working for Evil. With the fair fact that we have a heavy lane in the bottom lane while the Lord is at the northern side.
Hades, assassination already committed, busted down. Powerful Nobar Mpl from Team Evil.
10,000 gold lead. This
Man.
is a very, very speed run draft from NIP Flash.
You're hungry.
This is tough. This is absolutely tough. I mean, Evil is definitely gonna be wanting to go for a little bit more. Even though we're looking at a 10,000 gold deficit, to be very honest, Evil still seems as though they are surviving relatively well. But there will be one point in time where Hades will start to really hurt, as you can see.
He's already hurting right now. We'll be able to just jump away. Boyette, slash and dice. Hades down low just a little bit, but Evil still needs to deal with and Lord marching down the open lane.
So it's all about slicing and dicing as Diablo just kind of teasing Evil just a little bit, just kind of hanging a carrot right in their face, if I may say that. Now, of course, we do have the Lord is just going to be marching down to the bottom lane. It's a very heavy lane. Unfortunately, the top lane and the middle lane doesn't really quite seem to be able to go for a well enough of a push. But Vanix making full use of the Lord is making full use of the fact the Lord is there. Brings it down.
Electro Final Blow allows Diablo to run away. Does have the immortality.
Wow.
He's safe.
Oh man, he's playing with death, man.
I feel like this particular game, remember in game number 2, Evil pulled the NIP Flash down to the level, beat them up.
Yeah, this
And then-
game is total dominance for NIP Flash. Taking a load of itemizations, it really does not matter. Even for Marky, he's got a Holy Trinity, but he can't seem to do any damage because the entirety of NIP Flash has almost full builds. There's a 12,000 gold lead
Yep.
in the 13 minute of the game. That's a minute, 1,000 gold per minute gold lead for NIP Flash, and they're keeping that lead up.
Yeah, I want to hear. Actually, I don't want to hear the mic check anymore. I want to hear the team room mics.
Yeah, let's just speak.
I feel Zarate must have scolded them. Game number 2 was a disaster. Let's pull it back together, and Man IP Flash managed to pull all together in this one.
Oh man, the base of the base coming in from the recall. Can you feel the ground shaking?
I love it.
Solely from
Whenever
the
they do
recall.
the emo, the ground shakes.
Yeah, you can feel the ground shake from.
I love it.
That's just how strong that horse is. I can totally see Churros as the horse.
I could cosplay it for Halloween. It's coming up.
I definitely
Don't want to see
do
it.
not want to see that.
Thank you. Keep my eyes fresh with Roto, man.
Oh man, I don't know. This is such a tough game for Evil. I don't know if they can defend against that next Lord. If that is NIP Flash's game plan, then it's done for Evil because they don't really have that much high ground. In this stage of the game, the Nether Realm is practically insurvivable. Like, you can pop it, but it would just keep you in place.
I think the main game that part of that. Anything that you believe that is gonna be like crazy burst, I think that you just pop